Hey guys, we got a special video today. Willow is 10 months old. 10 months old. Like, seriously. Where has the time gone? I just cannot believe it. She can crawl. She can clap her hands. I think she knows mommy and daddy, mama and dada. Let's do a little clip of her crawling. So yeah, she's meeting her milestone. She's doing very well. She's very talkative. If she's like on something, as far as like she sees you doing something, she will observe and watch you to the last second. She will just not talk. She'll just watch you. She's no longer watching or interested. She's just a blabbermouth. She just goes on and on. The last time they measured her they did all the weights and measurements at the doctor's office. She was 18 pounds and 28 inches long. But she is very smart. She has that pincer grasp on like no other. She's in the stranger danger phase right now where she lights up whenever Chris comes home or Noah. She absolutely loves Noah. And then she started this new thing. I had her in her high chair. I'm getting her food ready in the kitchen and her bottle, and all of a sudden she starts crying and like a more of a whining cry. Ah, and then she'll look at me and see that I'm not looking at her still and still cry. And then once I start coming to her, I don't baby her, say, oh poor Willow. I just start feeding her. And so as I'm feeding her, her mouth is open, taking in the spoon to eat. And she's going, ah, and tears are still coming down. She stops, stares at me, opens her mouth, and does it again. And just keeps on and on until the end of the meal's done. And then I put her on the floor with the rest of her bottle, and she's just like, happy as all get out. Okay, Mom, try to test you now. You know, what can I get away with? Or what are you going to do faster? Because now that I'm paying attention, I don't know. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Yeah. You got 7 teeth. Close, open, close, open, close. Yeah, yay, Willow. Yay! So I'm also going to insert a clip here that I recorded a few days ago, and so she had a congenital defect called Laryngomalacia when she was born. And she made a little, like, it's called stridor, but she made a noise that I thought was normal, but my mom is like, wait, what's that noise she's making? I don't know. I can't explain what it sounds like. When she's sleeping. Yeah. Now, she did this. She made that noise until she was about 6 months. And we worried about it because there are some babies that have it really bad to where it's life-threatening. So I'm going to read from the website here. Laryngomalacia is a congenital softening of the tissues of the larynx or the voice box above the vocal cords. This is the most common cause of noisy breathing in infancy. The laryngeal structure is malformed and floppy, causing the tissues to fall over the airway opening and partially block it. So that whenever she would breathe in, those flaps that are supposed to be rigid to the voice box, instead of them being like this, they would flop over. Let's say that these are the flaps and this is the opening to the voice box. So basically, when she'd breathe in, the flaps would close slightly. But for other babies, it could be life-threatening where they close all the way. And thankfully for her, that wasn't the case. But for her, it would just close a little bit, and so the airway would kind of make a whistling sound when she breathed. In this video, this clip that I took, her flap was still like moving or whatnot. So when it came in and she got excited and was breathing really rapidly, it sounded like they were vibrating and making a croaking sound, like or whatnot.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're funny.
We haven't heard it since. That's the first time we've heard it. Hi. Hi. Say hi, Willow. You're so cute. Yeah? Miss Chatty Cathy here. Now, we do not let Thor and her interact. I know that we should, but there's just so many stories out there of babies getting bitten by dogs because the parents were negligent and didn't watch the interactions. And now that she's mobile, that's when they become even more upset with the baby. Hey! But they become more interactive with the baby, or the baby becomes more interactive with them because they try to get to their food and everything else. And that is where biting happens, because as far as the dog knows, they're just protecting, you know, what's theirs. So I don't want that to ever happen. I don't want it to ever be a problem. No. You leave Thor alone. No. 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 Come here. Willow. Willow Roselle, come here. But like I said, I'm never going to put Thor in that position where he feels like he has to bite. I never want to do that to him. That's not his place. That is not okay for him. So my job as a parent and as a pet owner is to make sure that I take care of my animals. So, and their personal boundaries and space. That's the other thing with Willow. She knows. If I already told her no, not to touch something, I can see her about to touch it and do the thing she's not supposed to, and she'll look to see if I'm looking. Mom just told me no, but let me see if she's looking. She's done it so many times already, it's ridiculous. She just turns and looks. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our 10-month update. Subscribe if you want to see more of our videos and more of the growing family of the Gerbers. And have a good night, 10:30, and it's time for me to go to bed.